Uganda People's Defense Forces deployed in Somalia under the umbrella of AMISOM in 2007. Since then, the situation has greatly improved. Now, as UPDF, we control Sector 1, which stretches from Mogadishu to the port of Barawe. These are hundreds and hundreds of miles. This is an area that was previously dominated by the Al-Shabaab, but thanks to the joint cooperation between the Uganda People's Defense Forces and the Somalia National Security Forces, this area is now stable. But of course, we still register some incidents orchestrated by the Al-Shabaab, especially improvised explosive devices. These have been a menace, and we have registered some injuries as a result of this. But as a whole, the sector which Uganda People's Defense Forces controls, Sector 1, is relatively calm. As a result of this, now business in Mogadishu is booming. The airport is very active. The seaport is very active. This is good for an economy that has been in shambles. So once business is booming, that means the country is able to collect taxes and is able to provide the basic services to the people. The presence of UPDF has given confidence to both the government, the people of Somalia, and the international community. Elections have been held in Somalia, although not on universal suffrage, but that's a good improvement considering that the state had basically collapsed. So we have witnessed elections of the president, we've witnessed the election of parliament, we have seen a movement of parliament from operating abroad to being homed in Mogadishu. International community is very, very active in Somalia. We've seen so many international agencies, embassies that have reopened in Mogadishu. All this is because of the peace, the stability that has been created by AMISOM, and specifically UPDF, which is in charge of that sector where Mogadishu is. A lot continues to be done. Focus continues to be on total elimination of Al-Shabaab and also building capacity for Somali government, especially building the Somali National Army. This is critical because at the end of the day, the security responsibility must be handed over to the Somalis themselves. So we'll continue to work with the government of Somalia and other international partners to ensure that an army is built that will take charge of the situation once AMISOM in the future pulls out, but all depending on the conditions that will be prevailing at the time. Visited Somalia for a number of days. This committee has a parliamentary oversight role on us as a UPDF and the Minister of Defense. Their visit was very successful. They were able to see on the ground the achievements that have been scored by the UPDF ever since they deployed. They have now a better reading of the needs, the challenges, and what the mission is like. So we are very satisfied and gratified that they were able to come up with a good picture of the mission the way it stands now. This will help us to build a better relationship with our members of parliament, so that we are all on the same page on seeing the situation in Somalia. They were able to interact with the key players, United Nations, the civilian leadership, They visited the forward operation bases of our contingent. So this gave them an opportunity also to interact with our soldiers that are in the field and to properly appreciate the conditions they are living in. So this will help us to work out to possible solutions to some of these problems together.
Lastly, in English, your message from UPDF to the public as we enter the festive season.
As we enter this festive season, as UPDF, we call upon our people to remain vigilant. We can only defeat this crime through increased vigilance, improved science and technology, and of course, us in the security forces to continue building the necessary capabilities to eliminate crime. For us as UPDF, we'll continue doing our bit. We'll continue to sharpen our capacities. That is why we are going into a recruitment drive. From 27th of December to the 5th of January, we'll be out in the field recruiting 4,000 fresh soldiers to fill the gap that has been created by our comrades that retired, and also to tap into the knowledge of some scientists so that we are able to build and improve on our army so that it is more modern with the support of scientists. UPDF operations on the lakes, it's always good to look at the cause. Why was UPDF called upon to conduct these operations? What was the cause? The cause is that there was illegal fishing that was going on. This illegal fishing has had an impact definitely on our economy. Since the Fisheries Protection Unit was deployed, the level of fishing has increased, and this is good for economy. We are able to get more money as a result of selling fish. In the past, the fishing industry was going down. So we are happy and we salute the Fisheries Protection Unit for the good job they have done ever since they were deployed. We are aware of some issues that have been raised in the course of the operations. We continue to address them as a UPDF leadership. Our soldiers have had challenges where they have been, some of them have been beaten during the course of their work. I think this is not healthy. What's important is to get back and to the root cause, and also ensure that our people get to adopt better fishing methods that are good for themselves, good methods that are acceptable and legal under existing laws. Short of that, this struggle will continue. But on the side of UPDF, where we register incidents of misconduct by our own forces, individual members of our forces, it's part of our tradition and culture to take action. We always conduct investigations, and those found culpable will be punished as per the laws, as per the code of conduct of the UPDF.
Lastly, on that issue, there was also an issue of people in civilian clothes arresting people doing security work, and at times it comes out to be that those are UPDF and not police, and it has happened within 2019 many occasions. So are we going to see such methods in 2020?
As it is standard that there are security operatives that are not clad in military uniform. This is the standard. It happens everywhere. What's important is for what reason they conduct those operations. Those operations have always been legitimate. They are aimed at ensuring peace and security in the country, and they are controlled. They are under specific command, so they are not just random operations. So those will always occur when the need arises.